All right, we are here with the first episode of Yapping with the Captain, and today I'm here with my first guest. This is the big RICAN episode. Say hello.
Hello, hello, everybody.
Now, RICAN, otherwise known as Justin, is my friend for now 5 years. 5 years, right? Five
Yeah,
years?
five
It's
years.
been five
Actually,
years,
it's
right?
gonna be six. This summer will be 6 years.
This summer would be 6 years, dog. We've known each other since 2020, right? 2021, 2020 around. I would say. I think
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
So
we
wow,
know
it's been
six
quite a bit.
years.
Yeah, it's been almost 6 years now. It's crazy, uh, and it's crazy to say this man Justin, man. I've been with him since 2K, bro. We were playing 2K20 together, bro. At that NBA, that was great. and
Yes, the baby, you know.
bro, I know. I met I met him I met him on 2K because of my friend. And then because basically our friend
Noah.
group, yep, Noah, bro, and I met that man, and then because of that, we got to connecting, and hey, ever since it's kicked off. I mean, obviously, you don't talk to much of them anymore. Have you talked to Noah recently? I don't know. I don't think you have, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't talk to that boy. You talk
I
to
talked
Greg
to
still. You
Greg.
talk to Greg still. They still talk to Greg. I mean, that's expected though. I
Gre-
mean, I feel like Greg is much more of the mature when it comes to that
But
group that's
bro,
spread off.
even back then, bro, when I first joined, because Noah used to just add random ass people, bro. So fucking, Greg wasn't a big fan of randoms, and I was a random for Greg,
Oh my gosh, I remember that. He
and
kicked
Greg
you.
wasn't a
He
big
kicked
fan of
you.
me. And then I grew in, and then and then I was donating basically fucking VC to everybody. I guess everybody just started liking me after
Bro,
that.
you were moving like freaking Drake on that one video, bro. God's plan, dog.
I,
You're just giving
I, I was the
VC
I
away,
was the
bro.
I was the Carbon Black of VC.
Bro,
Shout out OG,
shout out OG, bro. But yeah, that shit was hilarious. But yeah, man. I mean, it's crazy to say. I mean, I've known Justin throughout thick and thin. I mean, through good times and very, very bad times. And that was definitely something I wanted to bring up. If there's anybody with more life experience, it's definitely Justin here. He's been through thick and thin, through I mean, losing your mother and going through cancer now twice. You're actively going through cancer, and you've
Yeah.
been through a lot of bullshit. And obviously, like I said, to be positive, to continue being a good person, and to always strive for better despite your situations is it's very, very inspiring. And I just want to know, like, what's more, like, what's something you want to add to everything to just talk about. And we want to know, people that are listening that don't know you as much, what is a way for them to get to know you?
But you gotta chat with me. That's how you get to talk. Know me. Because if you don't talk to me, if you don't communicate with me, how you gonna get to know me? You gotta get to know me just outside of you. You know me. Most people know me as Big Rican. Get to know Justin. Because Justin is not Big Rican. There's two different people. You feel me? Everybody knows me by Rican and whatnot. Get to know Justin. Sit down with Justin. Ask Justin, this. Ask me that. I'm open to have any conversation. We could talk about food. We could talk about bitches. We could talk about this. Whatever is in the span of what you want to talk about. It's easy to communicate with me. Just always holler at me at the DMs. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's. I think it's very simple. All you gotta do is ask me anything. Talk to me about anything. I'm willing to chat. I'm very open minded. So,
Of course, man. And I mean, that's what I think, what makes you so easy to talk to. You're easy to communicate with, easy to talk to. And I mean, I wanted to ask, I mean, like, some things about obviously what you've gone through, if that's okay, obviously.
yeah, of course.
I mean, I want to know. I mean, what was it like to, I know you told me about how you went homeless for a little while at a young age. How did you get through that? What was your ways of coping with the situation that you were given? Obviously, this was before you moved in with your grandpa, if I'm not mistaken, right?
No, this was like after actually.
After, right? Okay.
After, because my granddaddy really, I just didn't want to be under his like household because he was just too damn strict, and I just couldn't deal with it, and because I ended up being homeless once in Chicago, and then once out here in Alabama. Uh, I'm not gonna go into full details, but basically the same person burnt me twice. I don't really fuck with them no more because of it. So, but anywho, like just so much has happened. I think the worst one was not even in Chicago. Chicago was only for a slow bit time. The one when I was out here, I was like homeless for over a year. I remember I had a good job working at Wayne Farms. It's a chicken plant out here. And I worked there. I was working there for like a good 6 months during this time, or somewhere around that time. And then that person told me to move out from the apartment that I had got myself to move in with them. Because they had moved over here. It's one of my family members. Not gonna mention who it is, but they wanted me to move in with them to so it'd be easier. I'd be like, I was open to it. I was like, all right, you know what? I'll break the lease. I'll move in with you. Boom. So I move in with them, but it was just total chaos. The person didn't want to work. Their their partner didn't want to work. They didn't want to do nothing. I basically had to do everything, and it got to a point that it just overwhelmed me. And then I ended up just basically they ended up just packing their shit and going back to Chicago. And I ended up, being in an apartment by myself and didn't have a car or nothing during that time neither. So I lost my job. I ended up homeless, and it started basically. I wouldn't say I was homeless. I was more even though it's still considered homeless. I was just couch hopping, people, friends places and stuff. It was tough. It was really tough. I remember there was times that shit, even the person that I was living with didn't really have much, and I appreciate them having me, and I try to help as much as I could and try to get myself back on my feet. And there was plenty of times I went hungry, plenty of times I would go to a Little Caesars just to get
Oh
Parmesan
yeah, I
cheese, bro.
remember that. I
Oh
remember
my
that. You're
God,
telling me about
just to
that.
have something on my something, bro. It's crazy to say. It's funny now, but the fact that it's just like, bro, like just to put something in my damn stomach is crazy.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
that's why I'm more than blessed to have my own place and I don't have to struggle like that ever again. And that's why, look, I'm gonna say this. Sometimes blood isn't thicker, and that's why I love the people that honestly have my back, whether they're my friends, my family, whatnot. I treat basically all my friends, especially out here, and Frank. We talked about Frank for the Baller Dream Foundation. I think he's one of the biggest blessings I have. And JP, shout out JP, Brian, my IRL friends out here. Like they gave me and one reason to live, and also my son, to mine, has gave me a reason to live too. Of course, he's
of
my
course.
he's my everything. If I didn't have them people around me, I don't know. I don't know. I've said this plenty of times. I think I've said it to you. I've said it to my friends. If it wasn't for them and all that shit, I probably would just let myself rot, honestly. Crazy to say, but I'm blessed. I'm blessed, and I could have went through worse. So,
100%. I mean, and it's crazy because like you find a way to always get out of these situations. Like one thing I wanted to mention for sure as well. I mean, is the fact that you lost your rights to get paid by the government to your disability checks. And how long was it? 8 months? 7 months?
no, it
Until
was
you
nine
got
months.
9 months. Yeah, 9 months until it took you to get it back. And I remember the day that you got that letter where you only had like I think where they told you that you were only gonna get the next month and that was it, and that you were like losing it. And I told you, I said, you're gonna get out of this. You're gonna find a way. You're gonna fight your way back. Because I still thought that was so fucking stupid how they removed that shit from you. like you had no ability to work at all, and it makes it even funnier now given the situation you're in. I mean, well, it's not funny, but it's like a stupid funny. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
It's ridiculous how the government works, and like I said, you said before. I mean, they do this and they remove disability checks from people that actually need it, but then they go and give it to like fat people that don't definitely can go and work if they put themselves to it, but they
But they
rather
don't
just
want to
sit
do
on
it.
their
They give it to.
ass.
Well, I won't even say fat people. I would say lazy people.
Lazy people. There you go.
And I'm not gonna get into much topics because I have certain views of it. But all I say is some people don't deserve it. You know, even before I ended up homeless and all that. Like I said, my first job was working at McDonald's, and I worked McDonald's part time. But you know, I was 16 when got that first job, and I work 4 hours for the first couple days, and then on the weekends or that Friday, Saturday, Sunday I had to work. I work a full-time shift if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I'll work 4 hours like on the weekdays, and then like Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll work like 8 hours because I'm not in school or just also the law, whatever that
Yeah.
for 16 and older people, like basically 16-year-olds to work. So I busted my ass at 16, and I busted my ass from 16 to 23 because I ended up getting sick when I was 23. So that's what 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's what, like, 7 years, 6 years of working nonstop. And I
And
always kept a job. And yeah, it's just ridiculous that I then that whole situation even happened. Like I busted my ass, I paid my taxes, I paid my dues, and they did that to me. But it is what it is. I ended up in June 2025, ended up getting my back pay of over 11,000, almost $12,000. So I'm more than blessed.
yeah.
And shout out to my lawyer. My lawyer did his part, fought for me, and we won the case because it was obvious. Even the judge said eh, he didn't see why they even took it away from me. Like, like
Bro,
I have too much health records that show that I'm on
dude,
medication, that I've had too many brain surgeries, that I lost my peripheral vision on the left side
you
of
were
both
not fit to work
eyes.
at all. And here was the funny part is I remember I was streaming when that happened. And you literally go in and go, "Hey y'all, I'm nervous. I'm about to go in for my
Yeah,
for it." And I dead ass like what 10 minutes later, not even. You're like, "Hey, I won." What?
yeah, because
It was so
yeah, I
quick.
won it. Yeah. I knew I won because look, I'm a high school dropout. I ended up dropping out when I failed this ninth grade twice. So I did ninth grade once. I was playing basketball during that time. Then I tore my ACL, whatnot. Then I repeated, and then I dropped out after that second. I didn't even do like I only did like 2 3 months of the second year of
Oh
ninth
my
grade,
gosh.
and then I just never went back. I was like I ain't going back,
Like
and my
hell no.
granddaddy was so pissed. He's like, you're going back. You're going to back to you're going back to school. I don't care if you gotta go to be 21 in the 12th grade. I'm like, hell no, I ain't doing all that. And I was like, man, I'm just gonna go get some money, man. If whatever happens, happens. Get a GED, whatnot, woo woo. Um, but yeah, man, shit. Yeah, but I didn't understand the big words they were using. But all I knew is, my lawyer shook my hand after that. My lawyer shook my hand after that and said, "If you need me again, I'm always a call away." That's
Oh
how I
my
knew I won.
god.
That's how I knew I won
Bro,
because
bro's like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I know I just got my money back.
yes, and then proceed like maybe a couple weeks later get my money. Yep.
That's crazy, bro. That's actually crazy, bro. Damn, man. And it was crazy too, cause did you get after the whole like process, did you end up getting your like monthly pay like right away, or did you have to wait the
Yeah.
month after?
No, 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 no. That process went okay. Had the court. When court was done, I was sleeping, bro. I was laying down. I was laying down just chilling. I'm like, fuck, man. I'm broke. Shit's tough. But shout out Frank, he helped me through all that stuff, and the people around JP, Brian, very big, very big shout out to them. They all pitched in and helped me. They always looked out. They're like, "Hey, Justin, you need anything? We here for you." And all Carbon Black too. Um, DJ DJ Nicholas, that's what's his name, whatnot, on
No,
Facebook, I
yeah,
think. But um, man, I was just chilling in my bed, and I was like, what's next? What's next? And then all of a sudden, my bank goes off. My bank notification goes off. I'm like, my bank is usually doesn't go off unless I'm getting paid or I owe money, like trying to draw money off. So I'm like, oh, it's probably trying to draw payment out or whatnot, like a Apple Pay or something. Nah, I seen a fat ass fucking check from Social Security office for $11,667, something like that. Big check. It was a big check. I was in. Yeah,
yeah. I know
I
your ass was freaking out.
yeah, I cried, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I cried.
Bro,
I let my sister know. I let my close friends know, and of course I split bread with my peoples. I made sure my son was straight first. Made sure I spent 1,000 plus on him for sure. And yeah, and I was now I'm straight. I'm good.
paid your dues, bro.
Splurged. Got me a washer and dryer. Purchased
Yep.
cash.
I
Ain't
know
got a
that. I know that felt good.
hell yeah, man. Man? I get tired of fucking going to the laundromat, bro. I've been doing that shit since I was like fucking. I remember 5 years old. The laundromat. Yeah, it's good. Everything's good. Even when the shit gets tough, I'm blessed. I'm more than blessed. I could have been in worse predicaments, but God gave me a chance to live and fight through this, and you know, be a better man day by day.
100%, bro, and that's why, like I said, I have high respect for you for that, and no matter our differences or what happens in life, I mean, there's always one thing I could say in that you've been through it and you find a way to be great despite that, bro.
Yeah, because end of the day, I see it as this: if I have life, what's the point of being miserable? What's the point of, just hating life? Like, look, end of the day, I see it as this: we all live to die, and if I'm living, why not just have fun while and enjoy my life? Because you never know what is gonna happen tomorrow,
Exactly.
and I just rather just be happy, laugh, giggle, make my jokes, make my AI Suno video. I mean not videos, music. Make some Sora AI videos. Make, some funny, stupid shit.
Yeah.
667,
I know.
whatever.
I
Just
know. I know. I know.
no,
Fucking
just
we're
laugh.
getting into brain rot now. This motherfucker, bro.
No, just having fun. That's it,
Yeah,
bro. You just gotta
100%.
have fun in life. If you don't have fun in life, then I don't know. Life is tough, but you gotta embrace it because you know you got a chance to wake up and get to see another day. So
100%. And that's what you gotta do, bro. You gotta be grateful, bro. You gotta be grateful for no matter what you're given, no matter what, because at the end of the day,
yeah,
we're
because
given the air to breathe. No matter the bad situation, we're still here. You know what I mean?
and I had this conversation because um even like my doctors and stuff, they're like, yeah, you could have been through worse, but you've been through a lot. And yes, I have been through a lot, but I could have been in a worse position. Like I said, I could have been dead ass homeless, no phone, no house, sleeping in the streets. There's people out there that got it worse than me, and I'll always view it like that. Always, I think that will never change. I think even on my deathbed, I'll say that. I'll be like, hey, I'll be dying, and I'll be like, man, somebody has it worse than me,
I could be probably dying but being tortured at this moment instead of just be dying, bro.
I could have been North Korean,
That
I
ain't gonna
think
lie.
that
That might be a fate worse than death. I ain't gonna lie. bro. Bro, them North Koreans, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Imagine that, and they live like they don't know what the outside world's like at all. Like that's their life. That's it. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I feel sorry for
I
them.
really do, bro. It's like you know that meme, you know those memes that's like me showing a caveman like modern music or something like that. And it's like you show this to a caveman, he probably die of an aneurysm or something like that. It's like, bro, what if you showed a North Korean like some fucking modern media or some shit like they have zero clue about, bro?
I show
What
them a fucking Chicago style
what
pizza.
exactly? What's a North Korean gonna do to a Chicago style pizza, bro? They're gonna eat that shit like they've been starving for 7 days, bro.
Yeah, because they don't know about this shit, man. They don't, and
Dude,
that's
you
why I said. That's why I say that people have it worse than me. Like
100%.
that's what I mean. There's people out here. Like I'm gonna say it like this: you could go through the worst shit, and it's probably nothing compared to other people that are going through anywhere in life, bro. Yes, I had brain cancer again, but I'm good with it. I know I could bounce back and get right back healthy again. But
Yeah,
there's people that are in unfortunate circumstances, but even then, you just gotta live life and be blessed.
100%. You know what's something I wanted to mention to you, and I completely forgot about it.
What?
And you mentioned it now, and I just recalled. I was at work today, and we had someone have a free try for their train for like a training session with me, and they came in, and I saw that the girl had like a lack of hair on their head.
Mhm.
So, and when we were asking questions about stuff and everything, she talked about how she had cancer in the past. So I was like, oh, okay. So we were talking while she was warming up and everything, and I was like, I don't mean to be like intrude your privacy. If it's too much, you can tell me no. But you know, what type of cancer did she have? She said, oh, I had brain cancer. I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, you know, like a recent friend of mine just got it again. So it's like it was kind of like a crazy coincidence that someone I was training recently, like they got through a brain cancer as well, and it was kind of just like like a reminder of your situation. And she said like you know be positive, and she said that she would be hoping for your recovery as well.
Well, tell her that I appreciate her. Maybe one day I could chat with her.
All
If
right,
she,
here we go. He's gonna start
no,
trying to raise her
no,
up.
no, 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 Riz.
No,
Like,
I'm joking.
out of
I'm joking.
respect and
Yeah, out of
shit.
respect for sure. But hey, that's something I just wanted to mention. I thought it was pretty cool that that happened. It was not pretty cool, but it's just a good like coincidence to see that happen. See a person like that, and she's she's in remission, completely recovered. So she had a good training session with me today as well. It was pretty fun.
I hope you didn't give her hell.
No, no, no. Look, when you do a free try at my class, like with the class that we have actually a sheet of paper that we have to follow. So we make sure we don't like kill the person before, because like, bro, if we kill the person before they come back, bro, it's like you just lost a customer. So yeah, we make sure we're careful with how we do the first course, and then after that we adjust according to that
Yeah, of
person.
course.
So it's like everyone has the same workout in their first training. That's it.
Yeah, and I'm just like if she does come back and all that stuff, just take it easy because, like I said, I don't know. Regardless, going through chemo and radiation sucks, and your body's way different than it used to be when
Hundred
it was
percent.
healthy. So you're gonna have to,
Uh
not
huh.
saying that she can't do it, but I'm saying like, you're gonna have to if she's like to a point where you could say that damn she's gassing out too quick. It's part of it. Your body's changed, your fatigue, long-term fatigue. You would. It's. I hope no. I hope you never experience it ever in your life.
I
Is
hope not.
I'm surprised she's even working out because if I was to work out, I
You
would
be
be
cooked, bro.
gassed. I'll be
Bro.
like them 600 pound life people.
One push up's fatal, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh God. I'm gassed already.
gassed. Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Going physical therapy for my knee for to build up my strength for my knee. I was already fucking tired. I
Oh
was like,
yeah,
oh,
physical therapy. Yeah, that I remember you telling me about that. Are you still doing that, by the way, or are you just like nah?
no. I took a break until I go through this, and then I'm gonna go back
Yeah.
because they still want me to have that surgery. So
Oh yeah, it's true. My gosh, man, you always have something going on, bro. But but
hey,
But with that being said, I mean, hey, it was a great discussion. We're gonna have to move on to the next subject, though, for sure. And one thing I really wanted to talk about was, like obviously we met each other through NBA, and that's something that obviously we bonded
NBA
over, and
2K.
we loved everything about it. But what was your go-to game as a like kid? Like, what's something you would always go to? Now, I remember you telling me a lot that you loved Club Penguin. That was something I
Oh
loved.
yes,
Bro, Club
man.
Penguin
Club
was my
Penguin was
shit, bro.
Man, Club Penguin was goated. Like I used to play that shit all the time. Especially my grandpa had that old school box monitor,
Yeah.
and then he had a he had a built PC, just a normal
Oh, like
PC.
the big like shit box like computers like basically
No, no,
or
it was like the PC was nice,
oh
but
yeah.
he had a box. Yeah, the PC was nice. He just didn't have a good monitor. He
Oh,
just
like
had
you had
that
the shit
box
box monitor.
monitor.
You had the box
Yeah,
monitor.
he had a box monitor.
Oh my
But
god.
hey, but I still played my Club Penguin, that motherfucker, bro. I still played my Club Penguin, and I remember one time, bro, because they were trying to get me off Club Penguin, and
Oh no.
my grandma was religious, and I was like 11 years old around this time,
Oh boy.
and and I'm over here, I'm on Club Penguin. She's trying to distract me and tell me, "Hey, it's time to get off." And I'm like, "I don't want to get off." And I said, "Get out of the room now," in a deep voice. And she is like, she's religious. So when I did it in a deep voice, she starts crying and tells my
Oh
grandpa,
my
"Oh my God,
god.
he has a demon! He has a demon! The Club Penguin!
The
And
Club
I'm like,
Penguin
oh no,
demon.
the
The
club."
Club Penguin demon.
And my grandpa took it away from me. And then I stopped. Yeah, I couldn't play.
No.
I didn't watch I mean, I didn't play Club Penguin since then. I didn't even get the
No.
chance to like finish it off or everything. Well,
Bro, Club Penguin was so peak, bro. I remember playing that every day almost. There was that like basic not battle pass, but it was like a VIP plus or whatever for Club Penguin, that membership.
yes,
I always wanted that, bro.
I used to like beg because my grandpa didn't want to buy that membership. He didn't. He was cheap, of course. But when it came to toys, I would just tell him it's a toy. But back then, Toys R Us over here would sell Club Penguin toys. And if you buy a Club Penguin toy, it'll come with something and you get a free accessory.
Oh
And
wow.
those accessories would be I don't know if you remember the keyboard guitar.
Oh yeah 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 yeah.
Yeah, I had that and people were like freaking out because I guess it was rare to get,
Oh my gosh.
supposedly, because you had to get a toy. So I would get a toy, and then, bro, I would just get a toy. I'll be a basic ass penguin, just a
Bro, be
red
like the
penguin.
coolest dude ever, bro. With that
Yeah,
fucking
and I
guitar.
would just have that guitar. I always go play it somewhere, and
Rose rocking
everybody
that
would,
shit.
and I would do that. I'll run around and I'll press like I think it's ET or T, and to fart, the fart sound, and bro, just I'll just be yapping. I had a couple of girlfriends there.
Bro, the e penguins, bro. The e penguins, bro. They different, bro.
They different. I didn't know all that, gooning stuff yet, but
I know.
you know, but it was fun. It was fun. All the puffles, the man, yeah, Club Penguin was lit though for sure.
Oh, it was 100%, bro. And I can guarantee you, bro, like there is not going to be a game ever like that again. Like I was so devastated when they shut that down. Oh my god. Yo, you do not know, bro. That
I
day
mean, they
was
got the fake
devastating.
one, but
That's
the
it,
fake
bro. It
one
don't
ain't the
hit the
same.
same. It don't hit the same, bro. The Club Penguin rewritten. I actually want to see. Does that still exist? Let me go check.
Yeah, it is.
No
I
way.
got the website.
Hold on,
Yeah,
Club Penguin rewritten. Hold on, let me see this. Is this still a thing?
yeah, it's a website. You could make your own account and stuff.
Oh my gosh! Wait. I'm on it right now. Hold on. Oh my gosh.
Don't
I'm
stall now.
I'm not stalling. I need to see this. I need y'all to see this, bro. Hold on. Let me add this real quick.
Bro's gonna share his
I
screen.
have to, bro. There's no way I don't. Media file. Oh wait, is
He's gonna
it,
call his penguin the captain.
bro? Should I,
You're gonna be the cap. You're gonna be like the captain, the captain that used to come by. What's his name?
bro?
The
For sure. Look, 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 look.
yeah, yeah. They still play it. I play it occasionally, but I'm assuming that it'd be like people my age
Bro,
or
for sure. Hold on. Can I just create a penguin? Yo,
yeah.
bro. Green flag. Let me
Stuff.
stop. Jaden, stop. There you go. That's the name. I'm just gonna put this, I guess. Parents' email address. That's hilarious. So you
Yeah,
can
well,
actually,
you know,
okay, well, obviously I'm not gonna do all this, but this is hilarious. You can basically, this is basically the entire Club Penguin thing, but like
yeah,
its own. That's hilarious. I love that.
yeah. It's just no memberships or
So
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Obviously,
Basically,
because they
everything's
can't make it
free.
purchasable. Everything's free.
But everything, yeah, everything. Well, everything's free and you could grind for coins. I
Oh,
seen
okay.
that.
So it's basically now it's free to
But my
play,
favorite thing about
free to earn.
Pokemon, my favorite thing about Club Penguin
We'll get to
though
that later.
was the dojo.
Dude, the
I became
dojo was fire. I remember
I
that.
became I became a ninja. I even got like like the prestige ninja where you go ghost and shit, like invisible, the secret hideout. I had all that, bro. I had
Bro,
everything. I had all the goated cards, everything. I
those
grinded that
that card
hours.
game was fire, bro. Like no matter what, you going and waiting there to see if anybody would come. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
bro, it was a fire game. I loved every second of that.
And I remember I was so happy when I beat the sensei to become a ninja. When I got my black belt, I beat the sensei. I cooked his ass.
You
I tried
cooked his ass.
I tried doing it recently, but he kept cooking me because I ain't had good cards.
He's too advanced now.
Yeah, he's too advanced.
He's like, you won't beat me this time, son.
Yeah. But like I said, I ain't really like I grew up on Nintendo 64, so I played like some like WWF No Mercy or some like Mario 64. Um, and then I played NBA 2K, and I played NBA 2K not in my own household. I played it and basically with JP.
Oh, okay. So like
I
when you
learned how
go to
to
his house and you play like co-op or something.
no with with JP. JP had 2K9 because he didn't play basketball games, but he had a 2K9. I remember this. This was, oof, I was a kid. We were kids. I had to be like 8, 9, 10 years old. No, no, I was like 11, 12. It was around time. No, it was like around when 2K11 came out. But he had 2K9, and he would his cheesy ass will make 7-11 players, 99 overall, and I will just pick whatever normal base team is, and he will whoop my ass. He will whoop my
Oh
ass by
my
100
gosh.
points every damn time. Every time he will whoop my ass. It got to a point, bruh, that motherfucker played me so many. I played him so many times that I started learning how to beat him with normal teams.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, he created basically what I am now on NBA 2K, a fucking beast.
You created a monster.
He created a monster, bro.
I'm retired. I mean, I haven't touched 2K since what, 22, bro.
Shit, you retired because you wasn't good, but
I motherfucking look. You don't look. You know damn well if I pulled up with a 5'7" build, I would cook, bro.
man, the five
Hey,
foot
you
seven,
got,
7'2".
bruh, that shit was hilarious, dude. The post up into the passing the ball into the three was the funniest shit ever. I remember me playing
We
that
were
on
rage
2K20,
bait
bro.
Sevon.
Bro, Savon would get so mad. You literally just go up to him, post up, he can't move, and you just pass the ball to me green.
Green,
Dude, that shit was
yeah.
hilarious, bro.
While saying it's the baby.
All right, bro. I know that we leave that in the past. Okay.
Yeah, but basically, yeah, that's how I learned how to play 2K. And then I never had a console until like 19, like my own console.
Yeah.
So I would just end up playing like 2K with my friends or JP or that's how I ended up just playing 2K11 all that stuff. And then now I play 2K, got my PS5. Yeah, if you want to see the Seattle Supersonics, pop up to my live stream if
Bro
you
plugged
like.
himself.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all good, bro. You guys gotta go watch the Seattle Supersonics, bro. I'm the captain, bro. I'm the coach over there, bro.
Yeah, even though you don't coach for real,
Alright, bro, because
part-time
like
ass coach.
every time you go live, I'm like at work or like busy, so it's like when I
Yeah,
pop in, I pop in, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Whatever, bro. Give me a break.
Well,
Anyway,
anything else you want to
I
talk
mean,
about?
I was gonna talk about like modern games. Like, have you had the chance to like? Because I know I know there's like a type of like like gaming person that will like stick onto a certain genre, obviously, instead of having more of a like a open like a
Yeah,
mind when it comes
I've
to it.
always mostly played 2K. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly. So yeah, I was gonna say because anyway, like I know like most of the games you've played, like dude, you need to get on God of War, bro. You need to get on God of War, bro. I
I
really want
tried
to.
getting in it, but bro, I don't understand the controls, and then I started getting cooked by the NPCs, bro.
You need to get used to that. You need to get into it because it's kind of like how I like got into Elden Ring.
What
It's
JP?
like JP got it.
JP got the God of War 3.
Oh, you shipped God of War 3. Hold on. I haven't played God of War 3 in forever. Um you should get on what's it called? You should get on God of War or because like bro, like despite it like this is kind of how I was with Elden Ring. When I first started it, I thought this game was going to be trash and I was never going to play it again. Ended up being like my second favorite game of all time behind Cyberpunk because of just how beautiful the game is and once you get obviously through all the bullshit, the game itself is incredible. And you heard me rage when it comes to the
Oh yeah,
bosses
plenty of
on
times.
that. But man, dude, despite that, it's so good, and the challenge makes you want to keep coming for more. What I don't like is Bloodborne, and I know Thanatos will probably hear this, and I'm gonna tell him this right now. Bloodborne is a game I will never touch again because that game is unfair. Okay, you cannot throw me from Elden Ring to Bloodborne. That shit pissed me off because how do you tell me I'm gonna get to the boss? I die and I spawn all the way back to the start. How do you expect me to make the whole way back, bro? That shit did not make
You don't
sense
even
at
get a
all.
checkpoint. Well, you know what? I did have one other console, and that was a DS. And I
That's
only
my
had
shit.
one game.
That was my
No, I
shit
had
right
two
there.
games. I had two games. I had New Super Mario Bros.
Go to
And
game.
then I had Indy 500,
What the hell's that?
the racing game.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I
I
got
had a bunch of DS games, honestly.
I got it because somebody from my school gave it to me because they only seen that I had one game.
That's rough. And they give you like the shittiest game
The
possible too.
shittiest game, man.
They're like, I get this piece of shit, I guess. I don't know, it's all yours.
I enjoyed it though, bro. Shit, it was fun.
Better than nothing. I mean, bro, like I said, my favorite game I've ever played on a DS definitely I think is Pokemon Black and White. Black and White. Oh my gosh, bro. Phenomenal game. And I think that's like the
I was
only
talking.
Pokemon game with
I,
good lore for sure.
I was talking to Mike. I'm probably gonna get a Nintendo 3DS, and then he told me to get SD cards so I could basically unlock all the
You
games.
should. And I think, bro, you need to, bro, like I said, Regan, you need to play like, have you ever finished a Pokemon game?
Nope.
Yeah, you need to get on that,
The only
bro.
thing, the only thing I play is Pokemon Go.
Bro, we on Pokemon. Hold on, let me get on Pokemon Go right now. I need to see if I can get something shiny live. This man Rican has pulled, and he sent me in the span of like 2 days. I think like 7 or 8 shinies. I don't
No,
know
it's
how he
like
does it.
five.
5
Five.
bullshit. Oh, this Bulbasaur got high CP though. Hold on. This Bulbasaur kind of got high CP. 938. It's pretty good. Let me try and catch him real quick. Watch. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it live on the recording. Watch. Ready?
Yeah, come
Here
on.
we go. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah,
Oh, that was a terrible
miss.
throw. That better go in though. I got his ass.
I got another shiny too. While you talked about it.
What?
Yeah,
You're lying.
yeah, and because the whatchamacallit that Pokemon's out.
Piplup?
Piplup.
You got another
Yep.
shiny
Yep.
Piplup?
Yep.
Bro, they're not even out for me anymore.
Well, tough break.
Alright, motherfucker. Moving on though, I want to talk about something that I got Rican into just a couple. Well, now it's gonna be a year I think since I've gotten you into it. but
Yeah, it's
it's
been
been a
over
little
a year
while.
for
It's been
sure.
it's been a little year at this point. Riken is someone that wasn't really into anime when I first got to know him. I think you only watched like what Pokemon or like Naruto
Yeah,
basically.
I watched Pokemon because my brothers used to watch it, and then I watched Naruto because when I was homeless, well, I was staying at somebody's house. They looked out for me, and they had Netflix, and I was watching. I wanted to watch something. I was like, you know what, Naruto looks fun, and I watched Naruto. I watched the whole thing.
You
Like,
watched the whole Naruto, bro.
yeah,
That's
I
nuts.
enjoyed Naruto though.
Yeah, I never really got into watching Naruto honestly, but I probably should. But I don't know. It wasn't really
Yeah,
for me. I watched like the
what's
first
his
like
name?
25 episodes.
Orochimaru.
Orochimaru, yeah.
Yeah, Orochimaru, freaky ass.
Is he like the Diddy of Naruto or
Yeah,
something?
he's the Diddy of fucking anime, bro.
Nah, bro. But like I wanted to talk about it because, bro, I remember every time me and Ricky would sit down to watch anime, bro. This dude, every time he saw a female, this man was fiending, bro. Every time, every
I
female,
now,
bro. I was.
do you blame me though?
I can't really,
Is
but
that
like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying though. It's like, um, and I remember this is the funniest shit. Out of all the animes we've watched, and I'm talking, if y'all know ball, Vinland Saga, Doctor Stone, ReZero, all these really good animes. The one that got Riken was Konosuba. Kono
that was a
fucking
good one.
Suba was the one Riken liked the most, basically. Which I
I liked
cannot
all of them.
look. They were but like, bro, Kono Suba's your one, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that shit was really good, and I love Kono Suba, but bro, it's a decent show, but like, bro, you're funny as hell for having that your one, and you know exactly what type of man you are, bro, to have that your one,
Yeah.
bro.
Shout out Darkness
I know.
and Aqua.
I know.
And look, even Sylvia.
What you mean by that? What you mean by
You
that?
know what I mean
No,
by
no, no,
it.
no, no, no,
You know what I
no,
mean
no,
by
no,
it.
no, no,
If there's a hole,
no.
there's the
No, for
goal.
fuck, yo, this motherfucker's weird, bro. He's like, look, I don't care, bro.
At this point,
He's like, I don't care if
it's just a cartoon.
if she got a meat rocket, I'm still digging.
Drilling and peeling.
All right,
Slanging
bro.
and gang banging.
Okay, bro. Sly Greenway, let me stop.
Last time on
Ah, what the fuck? I accidentally clicked on a fucking episode and it goes last time on Dragon Ball Z. Oh my gosh, that was hella loud in my ear. But I wanted to talk about this too because this was something Rican did not like too much. Well, he actually liked it, but he wasn't super into. And it was ReZero. ReZero was something Rican was. Oh my gosh, I can tell you, bro. The first episodes I watched with Rican on ReZero, this man almost dropped the whole anime. I had to convince him to stay in this, bro, because he was
Nah, bro,
just.
man. Look, I already been through a lot. And seeing somebody else go through worse, j- the bro kept dying and dying and dying and dying and dying
Bro.
and dying
And
and
Guyan?
dying and dying. Like, bro, come on, man. I
Bro.
haven't even died yet. Just imagine dying 50 times before the next episode.
Dude, and that's what that's what I was like he was so on about the most. And it's like after every episode he's like, what the hell's going on? I'm so confused. I hate this. He's like, I don't want to watch this shit no more, bro. He's like, we need to take a break. Like, bro, every other anime we watch, when we would sit down and watch it, it would take like we could go through 10 to 12 in a day. Easily.
Yeah,
Bro,
for sure.
ReZero was like bursts of 4 or 5 every time. Like he's like, alright, we taking a break.
Oh,
And
this is
like,
depressing. I can handle
yeah,
it.
I mean, it's always like that though. The first half is like him fucking getting murked, and then like the second half is him figuring it out, so he dies like less. And then like, I think those parts of it kind of saved it for you
Yeah,
because like
somewhat.
you liked it after there was like less bullshit. And I'll tell you, we need to go and sit down and watch season 3 at a point because season 3 was actually peak. Like, and I think it would fit you what you like because it's not as like terrible when it comes to Subaru getting killed in the worst ways possible. But I also need to watch Doctor Stone, the next part of it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
like
sure
Dr. Stone.
Doctor Stone was really good. Hey, bro, the
Shout out, what's her name, Nikki,
was it Nikki?
or
I don't know. It's not Nikki.
the muscle girl.
What's her name again? Hold on, I gotta find
I
out.
forgot.
Wait, hold on.
It's her. Yeah,
Woman Doctor
and,
Stone.
and the village's princess,
Kohaku,
basically.
Kohaku, Kohaku.
Kohaku and the
Kohaku.
village's princess. Yeah. Let me stop.
Now before we get into this, let me check their age real quick.
All right, now they're old
Nah,
enough.
they
Chill.
legal, they legal, they definitely legal. I just seen, they definitely legal. All right, never mind.
I know I'm old, but damn, chill, bro.
He's like, no, I'm old. He's like, I know I'm old, but chill out now. They're just cartoons now.
There's nothing wrong with the Pokemon, Batman.
And
There's
there's
no
nothing
laws
wrong.
against.
There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want, bro. I'm telling you though that Doctor Stone was an anime I loved, bro. I watched it when only the first season was out, and it was fucking peak. And another one you loved too. That was actually the first one I introduced you to was Demon Slayer. We need to sit down and
Yes,
watch the movie. The movie is something
yes.
we need to watch.
I haven't
Actually,
watched the
I think
movie.
after this podcast we should go and watch it because it's I found out it's now out in HD, so we can actually probably sit down and watch it in good quality, you know.
Hell yeah, I haven't watched it, so
Yeah,
most definitely
it's
I
a
enjoyed that.
it's a great show. Yeah, I know you like
It
Mitsuri,
was
bro.
depressing too, but it
It was a
wasn't
little
that
depressing, but
depressing.
I think it has its good moments for sure. It definitely has its good
Yeah,
moments. The only problem I had with Demon Slayer was the only problem I really had with Demon Slayer was the pacing. Like they have a tendency of like my dad
everything
is
is
so
back.
funny. Yeah, like my
Yeah,
dad is hilarious on this. He said it like this. I remember I walked up to him while he was watching it. He's like, damn, this shit is hilarious. Like this shit sucks. He's like, every like minute, he's like, I'm gonna cut his head off. I'm gonna cut his head off. I'm gonna cut his head off. Oh, I did cut his head off. Oh, I'm almost gonna cut his head off. Oh, I don't cut his head off. And that was the entire like season 2 fight basically with Gyotaro, bro. And he's like, he had a perfect depiction of basically how the whole fight was. Because like, bro, how many times are you gonna hit this man in the neck and he just doesn't die, bro? Like bro had like steel neck, bro. Pause. Let me stop. Anyway, um,
still like nothing wrong with that. You gotta pause on that. Not everything needs a
all
pause, bro.
right. I was gonna get quoted on it, so I have to pause before anybody clips this. You know what I mean? But
Well,
yeah.
flip it.
What was? Have you ever watched Breaking Bad? Because that was a series that I think was just phenomenal.
I heard of it, never watched it.
You need to watch that, bro, Justin. That is like when I tell you when I finished watching the last episode of Breaking Bad, I literally just like out loud in my room like a psychopath. Like no one's fucking hearing what I just said. I literally like out loud just like proclaimed that it was just the best show I've ever watched. Like best like non-animated show. I was just like, this is the best thing ever, bro. It was so good, and I'm pretty sure the least like the worst rated episode of Breaking Bad is only like 8 out of 10, which is like nuts. Like how's the worst episode 8 out of 10? You need to sit down and watch that for sure. Another one I was watching started watching recently is Snowfall. Snowfall's been really really good as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yes, sir. But
I don't really watch shows like that. I'm just started back watching Pokemon, so
yeah, I heard you bro, that how many episodes does Pokemon have at this point? I think last time I checked they have like over 1,000, which is kind of crazy.
I'm watching the first one, whatever though.
The Indigo League, right?
Yeah, that's the first one I remember as a kid, so I'm watching, bringing back memories.
Yeah.
I was talking to my brother the other day. He told me that he had got one of the EX Charizards back then, and he was like looked up how much that would have been. He said that it would have been like $10,000 if he would have
Wow.
kept it. If he would have if it was a PSA 10 and it actually he said he would have basically if he would have kept that binder of all that stuff and everything nice and stuff, that whole collection he had of Pokemon cards would have went for a lot of money.
Oh, not for sure. I mean, like,
But
think about it. I
because you
mean,
gotta think about yeah, it was like what when he started watching Pokemon it was like maybe 99, 2000, 2001. So
yep. And
because
here's
he's
the thing.
older,
No
so
one thought of that back then. Basically, like, so very few people thought of like, oh yeah, this is gonna be worth a lot down the line. Cause it was like such a new concept, trading cards and like stuff like that. Like for Pokemon, it's like no one thought that it was
Yeah,
gonna go
like
crazy.
Yu-Gi-Oh too.
hmm And when once the franchise started growing even more than it was, it blew up. And then all the old cards now, if you're grading them at a 10, they're tens of thousands of dollars. I mean, bro, some of the packs I used to open when I was a kid, bro, like they're worth
Yeah.
hundreds. They're worth hundreds. Like what? I really have a pamphlet back there of a set called Guardians Rising. I only opened this thing like 7 or 8 years ago. I bought it. I remember my dad bought it for me. I was at a Comic Con. It was my first ever Comic Con. I bought it for He bought it for $50 for me. That thing is worth over 500 right now.
Dang.
Like damn, bro. And that's something I just opened like that. It's crazy, crazy stuff. And that's what I mean. Like you gotta. But I think you gotta look at it like this. At the time you were kids, you didn't know. You can't like dwell on the past and be like, oh, I wish I kept it, because there's just no way you would have, bro. Like there's just no way. There's just no way you would have done that. So you can't dwell on those mistakes, unfortunately.
Like a famous person, billionaire, once said, "Life sucks, then you die."
Life sucks, then you die. But last thing I
Anything
want,
else you want to talk about? Yeah,
I
last thing.
think, yeah, so I think last thing we're gonna cover before we move on to the end and wrap it up. Well, you gotta put me on some basketball, bro. You gotta put me on some b-ball, bro, because I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you don't listen to me, bro.
Hey, no, no, I know what you're talking about.
You don't listen to me about the basketball stuff.
Bro. Look, I think I like basketball, but you gotta agree on me on this, and I think it's the biggest stupidity in my opinion. Okay, I hate the. Hold on a second. I got a call, like not a call. I got a call from my mom, but it's okay. It'll be wrapped. It'll be wrapped. Um, I think the biggest problem I had with NBA and from the games I've watched is every time we're in the fourth quarter, there's a minute left. Holy shit! It's the longest minute in human history. Shot, foul, break, call, shot, foul, break, commercial break, commercial break. Bro, 1 minute
When
turns
it's
to 20
close
minutes.
games, it happens, bro. It happens. It's part
But
of basketball,
but
bro.
my
Even
thing
if we
my
don't
thing
like
is this,
basketball.
and that's my thing with basketball though, with NBA. When you end up getting to that point, bro, why are we why should that be allowed? Like why should that be dragged on to that point? And that's why I don't like the huge amount of like the sheer amount of like commercials and all this and all that, where it just like gets to a point. You got a 48-minute basketball and it ends up going into 3 hours. Why?
Yeah, it happens, especially close games, because the timeouts add up. Like I said, the commercial time adds up.
Bro, the
You know,
commercial time. The commercials is cook me, bro.
if now they got the challenging a foul, which takes up more time
Dude.
reviewing stuff. Like that all adds up. But I'd rather watch basketball than watch soccer and
Oh
the
yeah, don't
score
get
just
me.
go
Yeah.
to 0-0.
Now don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong, right? I'm not gonna hate. Like, soccer's not for me. Okay, I know Somo and Anti and all these guys love talking about it and seeing it, but
The
it's not
football,
my
the
thing.
football.
Football, my
I
football.
love football.
I love my. Hey, mate. I like my football, mate. But hey, I don't. I'm not into it myself. Honestly, it's I tried watching it. I just can't. I can't. I don't see the entertainment in it. I like the athleticism that comes with NBA. I think that's really cool. Football, like American football, is pretty cool. I've watched that for sure, and I'd still watch it now. Um, but UFC is where it's at for me. I love the UFC. I love MMA for sure. But another thing I want to talk about for NBA is recently, Shea Gilgis Alexander. Oh my gosh, I need to talk about this. I really wish I could. Hold on, let me try and pull it up, bro. Shea Gilgis foul. Uh, Golden State. I need to see this. I need to show you how stupid this was,
Or the free throw merchant.
bro. This shit was ridiculous. I need y'all to look at
And
this,
I also blamed like the modern day refs for NBA. They're just kind of soft. Everything's a ding foul. It's
bro.
just
Yeah, no, no. You're gonna freak out when you see this. I don't know if you saw this, bro. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I'm about to show this on the screen. Okay. I want y'all to take a good look at this real quick when we move this. Okay. Look at this.
And the crowd aching to get involved. The Warriors have been down 12. They're within 7 right now. Shea, the one-man break. And Horford is going to get called for a foul. You can challenge it if you want. What's disturbing is that Sean Wright Takuchi was 6 feet away. He didn't call that. Evan
Yeah, then
Scott,
what?
the most
Tech.
junior official,
They're
called
gonna
it
do
for
tech.
Curry is losing his shit.
that way.
Mind you,
I'll tell you, that is
the ref that was 6 feet away didn't call the foul. The ref that was 40 feet away called the foul from this. Look at 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 this. Please tell me. How is that a foul?
where's the contact? And how
Yeah,
did
that
you
was most
see it?
definitely not a foul.
40
How was that a foul?
other side of the court.
On the other side of the court, this man did this.
Lower extremity contact.
I have my opinions, but I
Bro.
don't want to mention it on stream. But if you know, you know what I'm talking about.
Dude, ridiculous. I can't, bro. I can't. Like, I cannot with these modern day, like,
It's modern
NBA.
day.
It's
You need
modern
to
day
watch.
NBA stuff, bro.
You need. We need to go one day and watch some like old NBA like clips and stuff that you see, bro. Mm, like refs wouldn't fly with that shit. So
Not at all. I mean, bro, like, it's. I still could not believe the ref was 6 feet away. The other one, that was 40. Like, you should have
the
seen. Did
ref
you
was
see
trying to
Steph's?
fuck on me.
Bro, did you see Curry's reaction? He was like, "What the hell are you on about?" He's like, "How is that even a foul? That shouldn't remotely be a foul." And that's how these games get dragged down. Again, like I was talking about earlier, it's like these stupid calls into fouls. Like I cannot tell you how many games I watch where there's foul every like 2 plays. Every 2 plays, we never get a back and forth of ball. It's just foul into fouls and free throws, and just like it ruins the sport itself and takes it away. And that's like at the end of the day, like people are saying, "Oh, why are you complaining? Why are you complaining?" But like that's the passion of it. Like you want to see the game get better. You want to see the game develop, and like you need to express your opinions on it. And that's like example like why you see a bunch of creators on MMA and stuff like complain about how the sport is. I'm gonna say this right now: Arman Tsarukyan should have been fighting for the belt. Why the hell didn't he fight for the belt? You know, because UFC plays favorites and people are going to express their opinions on that. And, you know, whether they like it or not, it's the fucking truth. They can't fight their way out of that. And, like, unfairness in sports is so common and doesn't get talked about enough.
That's what happens, you know. Welcome to the fucking NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Free Throw Central. But, yeah, like, other than that, though, I think we're going to go ahead and, you know, wrap this up. We went through a lot of coverage today, and I want to, first of all, like, say from the bottom of my heart, thank you, Justin, for coming here for this episode. And I really hope people, you know, got to hear your voice, get to know you about your story and, you know, your interests and everything about you. That's what this is about at the end of the day. So, you know, I'm gonna leave the stage to you if you want to say anything, some final words to, you know, a little talk to, you know, say goodbye to everybody and, you know, some final message. It's all you, bro.
Well, all I'll say is, you know, if you're having a bad day, there's always tomorrow, and tomorrow is never promised. So enjoy life at its fullest. Touch grass. Don't surround your life with just, you know, one thing. It's okay to explore other things. I mean, though Jaden mentioned, I never really watched anime, and I started watching different anime.
Yeah.
I'm watching actually War of Ragnarok or whatever it's called, or
Oh, Record of
Rag-
Ragnarok.
yeah, Record of Ragnarok. I started watching that too, slowly but surely. I like it, you know. Shout out Zeus and all them, but and Thor, but you know, I like it. And if you want to get to know me more, all you gotta do is hit the DMs. That's
Yeah.
it. Hit my DMs. You sit down, talk to me. I'm a very chill guy. Like I respect everybody, you know, and I treat everybody equally, and I love everybody equally. I don't have no hate towards anybody, you know. I would never hate anybody. What's the point of hating? End of the day, when it comes to the community, we all family, and that's how I see it. Is that that's really it. And that's all I gotta say. Oh, and can I end it up with, you know, one more thing?
Are you gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
Yes, I am gonna say, but I'm not gonna finish it.
Um, okay, hold on. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for being with me and listening to me and Rican. And welcome to the first episode of Yapping with the Captain and Rican.
All right. Oh, whoever's watch it that's African descent, African, American, whatnot, just finish it for me in the comments. Keep it up. My.